Stan Middleton, from 1966 to 1971, we had the Vietnam Football League in operation, the VFL, and you're the official historian.
That's right, I am. I've studied it all up as well as played in it in 67 and 68.
So tell us about it. You played here on the Lord Mayor's Oval, yes, where the Vietnam Swans are playing today.
That's where I played all the games I played in Vietnam, was on this oval. And it was amazing when in 2010 I heard about the Swannies playing here, and I contacted Phil and he couldn't believe it. It was our old home ground. He didn't even know we played football in Vung Tau.
It was exactly an email out of the blue, an absolutely fantastic email. So how did you find out about it?
I must have read it somewhere in the paper or somewhere, I don't know where. I wasn't terribly computer illiterate then, so I must have read it in the paper. And I jumped on it straight away.
And it's been absolutely amazing because you've given us a whole treasure trove of history and memorabilia of all those matches, and put us in touch with a number of other veterans who played.
Yes. We've had, it's developed an enormous relationship, and we love the fact that you have adopted our history into your club, and it's become our club as well. And it's just been fantastic.
Hey Stan, 10 years ago, you found out about the Vietnam Swans and the Anzac Friendship match. Fast forward 10 years, can you believe it?
Oh, it's just fantastic. It's just grown and grown in that time, and I've been back a few times for it, and it's just been absolutely unbelievable. The spirit of the game, how all the locals and the Vietnamese, as well as the expats over here, have accepted us in joining in as part of the celebrations. It's just wonderful. It's very special.
And Stan, as well as the football, you're also heavily involved in Vietnam, promoting a fantastic cause with Water Safety Vietnam. Tell us more about that.
Yes, I'm in Water Safety Vietnam, mainly through my Vietnam connections from the war, and my wife being Vietnamese, Sen, and I'm involved with Neil Roberts, a Brownlow medalist, John Kilpatrick, a Hawthorn legend in the club, amongst other people, Pam O'Reilly. We've got a brilliant lot.
No, but it really is amazing work that you do, with more children dying from drowning than road accidents in this country. Huge strides you've been making.
And we've been working closely with Swim Vietnam, which the Swannies sponsor. We work very closely with them, and we're a good partnership, even though we're separate identities. And we're also involved in raising money to help the Vietnamese who used to work at our camps in Vung Tau during the war. And I reckon we're getting close to $100,000 we've raised over the last 10 years or so. We in fact give out $8,000 on Monday night to our old employees, which it's a big help to them.
Yeah, you guys do a magnificent job remembering and pushing things forward, lifting it to a new level. And I guess leading on from that, Stan, we probably shouldn't be surprised to learn that earlier on this year, the Governor-General of Australia awarded you with an Order of Australia medal.
Yes, that was a great honour. Very proud to receive it, and I couldn't have done it all without the support of my wife, Sin, because if she wasn't happy for me to do what I do and spend hours on everything. I do a lot of work with the veterans separately, and also Mi Hong, who runs the centres in Vung Tau and Long Hai, and a lot of work with the orphans from Vietnam. But without Sin's support, I couldn't possibly do it.
Stan Middleton, we'd like to thank you very, very much on behalf of all the Swannies and all the people that you and your supporters continue to help and support in this country. And you've made the tradition of this Anzac Friendship match a whole lot richer through yourself personally and all the other people and memorabilia and history that you bring to the table.
Well, and one last final closing, I'd like to thank Phil and the Swannies for naming their speech after me, the Middleton Address, and also for copying our shield we played for. And I got a replica, but it's a wonderful honour for us veterans.
Thank you, Stan Middleton.